Hello guys, OSM Mania. Meet again with OSM Best Tactic from Andy Marinoff. This time I will share my experience of being the OSM Vice World Champion in 2022, and of course I will also share what tactics I used to achieve this achievement. For those of you newcomers, click subscribe so you don't miss the latest great tactics from me. Well, for your information, each country has a national team whose squad is chosen by the OSM forum community in each country. If you don't know this information yet, you can check it out on the OSM forums. And for those of you who don't know how to access the OSM forum, you can look for our video entitled, Tutorial on how to access the OSM forum. Alright, straight to the main discussion. The World OSM community also has the biggest event like the World Cup, called the World Nations Cup WNC. This event was attended by national teams from all over the world, which of course only selected managers who represented their respective countries to try to win this event. Me, Andy Marinoff, a member of the national team from Indonesia, and this is the second year I have represented the national team after last year our national team failed miserably and did not succeed in achieving achievements on the world stage. Before entering the final round, the first step we had to go through was conquering the continents of Asia, Africa and Australia, or by the event committee called AAONC Asia-Africa-Oceania Nations Cup. The 5 best national teams will later enter the main round of WNC against representatives from the Americas and Europe. In the AAONC group stage, we were in a group with Egypt, Iraq and Kuwait. Round 1 of AAONC, we Indonesia managed to beat Egypt and got 3 important points while being in the standings of Group C. In round 2, a surprise happened. Iraq, which in round 1 lost heavily to Kuwait, got up and finally beat us with a narrow score. I myself actually performed not too bad by successfully finishing in the second standings, but this is a team game containing 4 managers. Overall the managers from the Iraqi team achieved more evenly distributed results. What's even more interesting is that in round 2, Egypt, which we defeated in round 1, this time also managed to rise above Kuwait and make Group C very exciting with the same 3 points for all teams. Round 3 is the determination of whether our steps should be stopped or continue to the final round of AAONC. And the hard struggle of members of the Indonesian national team succeeded in conquering the Kuwait resistance in round 3, and that result made us qualify for the final round of AAONC. Furthermore, of the 8 teams that entered the AAONC final, there will only be 5 teams that will qualify for the WNC final round. Of course, this is an uphill battle considering that Indonesia's competitors in the Asia, Africa and Oceania zones are great teams. And with the best of efforts, we were finally able to qualify for the WNC final, right under Iran. I myself performed very well by winning the league and won an individual award from the committee with the nickname The Wall, or the manager with the best defense. And finally, the final round arrived. The Indonesian national team is represented by Joel Bernardo, Andy Marinoff, Arifkin, and Falodarim will give their best effort to bring home the title. After going through a tiring season, having stumbled at the bottom of the standings, Indonesia finally won the Silver Cup by almost becoming world champion with only 10 battle points behind Russia. You need to know, 10 battle points are not the same as 10 league standings points. The 10 battle points were really very thin. Even Indonesia had time to overtake Russia for a few minutes, before finally being overtaken again. I myself managed to end the league with a standings of 3, and one of the Indonesian managers, Volodering, won the Most Valuable Player Individual Award, or the manager with the highest battle points in this final round. Very sorry that we are only a short distance from the champions Russia, but it is also a good achievement considering that in recent years the Indonesian national team seemed far from achieving. On the other hand, the Russian national team is very strong and stable, they deserve to be champions. Through this YouTube channel, we would like to congratulate the Russian national team for being the champion of WNC 2022, and of course also congratulations to the Italian national team who succeeded in overtaking Argentina at the last minute and came out as third place in this tournament. Thank you to the WNC 2022 committee for organizing the event very well, and hopefully in the future it will be even better. See you next year. And now, let's open up what tactics I used during this AAONC WNC 2022 event. Watch carefully. Those were the tactics I used while participating in the WNC event. I've sorted them from the one I use the most. For more details, you can watch our other videos that specifically discuss each particular tactic. Every tactic will not work properly without paying attention to the details, remember that. Well, in the next video we will discuss a very tough tactic, very hard to beat, and you will definitely be interested in trying it. Activate notifications by pressing the bell, so you don't miss the discussion. See you soon and don't forget to eat.